Well, hey there, and welcome to March. We are at the heart of the registration season for the H-1B cap. We have been working on this since January, so it is, I guess, exciting to get to this point. In this update, I am going to give you a general outline of what we have prepared for you as the month of March evolves and develops so that you can continue to be prepared and have clarity as to the process ahead. So let me start with some key registration or some key dates. I know I've talked about this before, but it's always good to remember. So the registration opens March 4th and it will close on March 19th. We typically do not register on the first day or the second day. We kind of let the system work its kinks, particularly now that there is new fields into the registration process. So we'll see how that evolves. So again, March 4th to March 19th is the registration period. Everyone needs to be registered during that time. Selections are expected to occur or be released by the end of March, and that will happen in the employer's myUSCIS accounts. And it typically happens over a period of 2 to 3 days. So by April 1st, we should know who has been selected. And then the filing period, if you are selected, the filing period runs from April 1st to June 30th, so 90 days. So a few key points to remember. Selection is just a part of the process. It's momentum forward, big momentum forward, but then the actual execution begins. So again, a lot of the data that we have been collected and the strategy that we have been working on for the past few months come into play during April, May, and June, when we actually will be filing those H-1B cap petitions. So here's what I have for you, the roadmap of the month ahead so that you can follow along and actually continue to learn through this process. March 11th, which is next week, I will be doing my Q&A session. And what I do is I collect the top questions that I get about the process and I answer them during that Q&A. So be on the lookout for that. Some of the things that I'm getting, questions that I'm getting that I will be answering is, if selected, should I still apply for STEM? Should we use premium processing? What are the most common requests for additional evidence and what to do about it? And for some, I'm also getting the question as to what is cap gap, and that is extremely important. So I will be covering what is cap gap and how that applies. So it's going to be a very practical Q&A based on the experience that we've had over the years with this process. Then March 19th is our core content release that I've been doing since I've been practicing. And actually, interestingly, yesterday our firm released every month. They release anniversaries and birthdays that we're celebrating. And I couldn't believe it when I saw my name on the list. And I have been practicing immigration law at Marks Gray for 24 years. Now that's resilience. And that is one of the key words that I want you to remember about this process. And I believe that I impersonate resilience in many ways. And so anyway, congratulations to me, 24 years serving our immigration community, employers that I adore, and foreign nationals that I respect and admire. So, and with your help and support and my resilience, I plan to continue to do that for a few more years. So anyway, back to the March 19th newsletter. Uh, by then, registration will be almost closing or closed when you read it. So what happens now that registration closed? So that is what I'm going to be talking about. How, again, how employers are notified, how foreign nationals are notified, what to expect between the end of March and October 1st and beyond, and roadblocks and things to anticipate. So be on the lookout for our newsletter that comes out March 19th. Then on March 25th, what is also becoming our another amazing resource that you're looking forward to is our resource of the month. And again, in anticipation of what is next, the resource of the month will be about if you are selected, now what? And again, I hope many of you are selected. Our country needs foreign talent. In that resource of the month, it will provide a practical, visual, simple to follow overview from selection to preparation of the petition to filing to pending and activation October 1st or beyond. So be on the lookout for that practical roadmap. And then I also have for you a few other updates as applied to employment-based immigration. Again, the CAP season is fully underway now with registration beginning, and is still, as of today, we are getting new information about the process, things that are still unclear. So please, again, resilience and patience is part of this process and is part of the winning formula. Two, on a kind of positive note that comes as a result of the 75 countries that have been banned from entry into the United States, what happens when what has happened is now there is an overflow or potential overflow of employment-based visas that are going to be released, and this is going to be month by month, really depending on how the travel bans work. So what we have seen is that the Department of State advanced the priority dates for filing for this month, only for March. So we will see what happens in the following months. Literally, it's going to be month by month. But as a result of that, we have had some of our foreign national clients where their priority date has been concurrent. And these are people that have been waiting for many years for this priority dates to be concurrent. So we're happy to see that, although it's at the detriment of those that are abroad that kind of coming into the country. But we're also concurrently to working on the H-1Bs. We're also working on adjustment of status and labor certification and all that. And something else, again, as I just said, that we're seeing things that are just evolving. We, on Friday, I'm not surprised, USCIS released a new Form I-9 that we will be using for the H-1B CAP season. So we are adapting to that and how to use that new form. But that brings me to the theme of this month, at least for me, and I hope you embody it also. Patience, flexibility, and resilience. That is how this season is won. Patience, flexibility, resilience. And with that, I also want to remind myself, because I am asked, how could you practice? How could you do what you do every day? And frankly, every day is a new day. And we're doing it, me and myself, our team, because we understand how important foreign talent is for this country. Just a few quick statistics. Foreign-born workers make up nearly 18% of the U.S. workforce. 18%, that's a big number. And even a higher percentage, over 50% of the STEM U.S. graduates are foreign nationals. Take that away, and we have a big problem. So for you, foreign nationals, let me say that you are welcome and valued in this country. And for you employers that hire and support foreign talent, you are building your current workforce and your future workforce. So keep on doing that. This too shall pass, with patience and flexibility and resilience. So thank you for being here with me. Again, be in the lookout for all the content that is coming to you to keep you updated with practical resources. And if you value this content, I highly encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The more views we get, obviously, the more our voice is heard. And it's a voice that I believe is important for the immigration community and for our country. So thank you for being here. Look forward to staying connected. Take care. Bye-bye.